And Bree, whether it was being playful with paintballs, it doesn't matter. U.S. Postal investigator Michael Romano says the shooting of a mail carrier with a paintball gun is a federal crime, and they're offering $50 grand for capture and conviction. More than half a dozen shots of paintballs rattled off in broad daylight on South Elm Street last Friday in Highland Springs, 2 hitting this mail carrier in his arm.
18 U.S.C. 111 is the federal assault statute against officers and employees of the federal government. So that does carry protections to our postal carriers in the commission of their duties.
It's a felony. Postal inspectors asking viewers if they know who owns this car, a Chevy Malibu, greenish gray in color, to call them.
We don't want to dismay this thing as it's just a paintball gun. It's a very serious offense. It did cause some minor injuries in this situation. So we're asking anyone with information on this crime to contact the U.S. Postal Inspection Service.
The mail carrier was back on the job the next day. People living in this community feel like he was the target and don't understand why.
He's such a nice man, too. He'll pick up the newspaper for me. My mother's disabled, and he'll bring the mail around boxes to the back door and leave them. He does anything you can expect from a nice person to do.
I couldn't see why anybody would want to shoot, the mailman. I mean, it brings bills, but, he also been bringing everybody that stimulus check, so.
And Agent Romano says if convicted, the suspects could face 1 to 8 years at Club Fed. If you know who the suspects that shot that paintball gun are, you are asked to call the U.S. Postal Service. Working for you in Highland Springs, John Burkett, CBS 6 News.